A man looked a princess in the eye and said he wants to take the entire world into his hands. She bowed and said, "For someone with your power, it would only be natural." Now, don't worry, we'll explain everything.
Oh yeah, we definitely will.
Welcome to this deep dive into the source material. We're glad you're here with us.
Yep.
Our mission today is unpacking chapters 85 to 94 of Infinite Mana in the Apocalypse. And I mean, the stakes have just exploded.
Totally. They went from, local political maneuvering straight to world-scale conquest.
Exactly. It's a massive shift. But to really get why that declaration hit so hard, we need to recap the board for you. So Noah has just joined Princess Adelaide's Shadow Guards.
Right, he's officially in.
Yeah, but right at that moment of triumph, during the guard selection where Reiner wins, the Crown Prince Aeneas just shows up.
Oh, that entrance. He arrives on a griffin.
With this dangerously confident smile.
Yeah.
Just openly mocking his sister. And he's not just talking trash, he has an Ipix-ranked mercenary by his side.
Which is terrifying.
Waiting in ambush just outside the dukedom. And an epic rank, just to remind you, is basically a walking natural disaster.
Right. They are a nation's ultimate nuclear deterrent, so the tension is insane.
It really is. And this thinly veiled threat from the Crown Prince, well, it's the catalyst for this whole section. Adelaide just says nothing.
Nothing at all. But her rage is just, it's barely contained.
Yeah. So because of this threat, she takes Noah on a trading trip to the surrounding counties, right? To expand her influence. And Noah just goes into absolute hyperdrive.
Oh, he starts grinding like crazy.
Every single day, he's diving into dungeons to prepare S-rank offensive skills. Specifically, he hits the floating pentagons and the waterworks dungeons.
Which, the waterworks is 50 floors of winged sharks and sirens. It's not a joke.
No, it's a nightmare. And it's like someone min-maxing a video game character, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Until the game's code literally breaks. Like his stat panel is becoming impossible to read because he's combining skills so fast.
The fusions are what really get me. He takes Volcanic Eruption and Rage of the Thunder Monarch and he forces them together.
And creates Devastation, an S+ skill.
Right. And Devastation literally cracks the sky open. It drops conscious lightning and flames that actively hunt enemies down.
Yeah, the magic has its own consciousness. He's clearing entire floors of that dungeon in 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Just apocalyptic combat. He also evolves his Virulent Abomination summon.
Oh, right, with Profane Eruption.
Yep, creating the Plague Bearer. It's an evolved S+ summon that can now control dead bodies.
Which is incredibly dark. But then you have this crazy contrast, right? The system gives him these world-ending skills, but for his first clear dungeon rewards.
Oh, this is the best part.
He gets the skills, Cook and Budding Farmer.
I love that so much. It's so mundane compared to, unzipping the sky with lightning.
Right. But he uses the Cook skill, and suddenly it's the most savory, amazing food anyone in the castle has ever tasted.
Yeah, there's that great detail from Knight's Journal.
Yes. Knight, the elite shadow guard. Entry number 786. She writes about how she can't figure this terrifying man out, but she just keeps purposely overstepping her boundaries just to get more of his food.
Such a human moment. But, from an analytical perspective, those mundane skills are actually huge.
How so? Like the farming one?
Yeah, Budding Farmer. He uses it on a dying field of white radishes, right?
Oh, and they double in size in under a minute.
Exactly. And Adelaide's eyes just go wide because she instantly sees how to weaponize them.
Weaponize agriculture.
Right. In a post-apocalyptic world, food is influence. It's absolute soft power. If she can feed the surrounding counties, she owns them politically.
That makes total sense. So you have Noah with the flawless, destructive hard power, and Adelaide building the soft power.
A perfect strategy if they survive.
Right, the survival part. Because the Crown Prince's epic-ranked mercenary is still out there. And that brings us to chapters 91 through 93. The ambush.
This whole sequence is so dark and tactical.
It really is. The mercenary is waiting in a snowstorm, backed by 9 rank S fighters.
Just a brutal setup.
But Noah goes out alone, and he's completely invisible. They have no idea he's even coming.
Which completely flips the script on the ambush.
Exactly. He opens from the absolute dark with devastation.
Before they can even react.
Yeah. But I have to ask you, is this a bit cowardly? I mean, he never shows his face. He stays invisible the entire time, just throwing chaotic spells and summons from the shadows.
I mean, maybe if you care about honor. But tactically, it's genius. He's fighting an Apex rank. You don't fight fair against a walking nuke.
That's fair. And her response proves why he had to do it that way. She immediately uses Sword Saint's Incarnation.
Oh, the visual of this is incredible.
It's an 8-meter-tall, transparent figure that forms around her, wielding a massive sword.
Yeah, the raw physical power of that is just overwhelming, which is why Noah counters with the Plague Bearer.
Right, the newly evolved summon. It uses its poisonous breath, which actually coats her giant incarnation, or her real arm starts turning green inside of it.
And then Noah uses the Defiler skill. He takes control of the dead rank S mercenaries in the snow.
Her own backup team.
Exactly. He turns them into expanding, exploding poison bombs.
It's so cruel, and because he has the Saint's Return skill, constantly healing his own summon, the Plague Bearer just explodes, reforms from the green mist, and explodes again.
4 consecutive times.
4 times. And right in the middle of this loop, the mercenary swallows a red power jewel.
Which is a massive problem.
Because the power of that jewel was twice her normal level. He literally sees the transformation starting.
But he doesn't let her finish.
No, he just stops it immediately with another explosion. He doesn't give her a second.
He denies her the anime power-up trope completely.
He really does. And at the bitter end, she's in despair, screaming, "At least show yourself before you kill me."
And he refuses.
He just leaves her in the dark. She dies poisoned in the snow. Her eyes are covered in this green light before they just fade to dark. It is a chilling end.
Very chilling. But the loot drop is absolutely insane.
Oh, let's talk about the spoils.
He gets Kingslayer, which is this golden sword that's as light as a feather.
Cool. But the real prize is the skill book.
Exactly. The Corrupted Sword Saint's Incarnation, an epic ranked skill.
The stats on this thing are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Plus 300% physical damage and speed.
And plus 200% defense. Plus the Dark Slayer sword style.
Noah can barely contain himself when he reads it. And defeating an epic threat without taking a single scratch, it changes him.
It gives him absolute clarity about his potential.
Which transitions us right back to the carriage in chapter 94.
The declaration.
Yeah, he's quiet, but he's decided. He looks directly at Adelaide and drops the hook we started with. If I told you I want to take this whole world into the palm of my hands, what would you say?
And her reaction is everything. Her heart rate just spikes.
She stands up right there in the carriage.
She bows deeply and makes it official. For someone with your power, it would only be natural.
It's no longer just an alliance to survive the Crown Prince.
No, it is a full-blown conquest.
And we have to mention her unique skill here, right? Golden Rule.
Right. Her skill has basically been screaming at her that Noah is the only way through the apocalypse.
So she knows it's the right bet, but the universe doesn't even let them enjoy the moment.
Not at all. Because meanwhile, in the Frozen Lands, the stakes just reset completely.
Enter Demon King Gremory, rank 56.
And Gremory is on a whole different level. He has the unique skill, Primal Conjurer.
Which allows him to summon 2 spirits that are equal to himself.
Meaning he's not just one epic presence. That is 3 epic level presences sitting in a single body.
3 of them. And the worst part, Gremory senses the exact moment that red power jewel activates.
And then he feels it go completely dark.
So he knows his protector, the mercenary, is dead. He realizes something incredibly powerful is on the board now.
And his reaction, he orders the Demon Legion to accelerate.
The invasion is speeding up, which perfectly sets up our theory corner for today.
Let's do it.
Okay, 2 minutes on the clock. Let's unpack this for you. Theory 1, the math of infinite mana.
This is what I've been obsessing over.
What actually happens when someone with truly infinite mana learns the Corrupted Sword Saint's Incarnation?
I mean, a permanent plus 300% to damage and speed breaks the reality of the power scaling.
Normal people would run out of mana.
Exactly. But Noah could just leave it on. Forever.
So his baseline existence is moving 4 times faster than everyone else. How does his brain even process that?
I don't think a normal human brain could. It fundamentally changes what he is.
Okay, theory 2. Noah versus Gremory. We just saw Noah use literally everything. Invisibility, a snowstorm, exploding zombies, just to handle one epic human.
Barely handled one, yeah.
So how does the math work for him to survive 3 epic presences at once?
Tactically, he can't rely on an ambush again. Gremory has 3 minds. But if Noah has that permanent 300% buff,
It becomes a pure damage race.
right, he has to overwhelm Gremory before the Demon King even realizes what's hitting him.
But then you have to consider theory 3, the power jewel.
Ah.
That jewel nearly doubled an epic ranked fighter. And Gremory is clearly one who supplied it.
So how many does the Demon Legion have?
Exactly. Does Gremory have his own stash? Can those 3 presences suddenly double their power too?
If they can, Noah is in serious trouble. He can't let it become a drawn-out fight.
Definitely not. And finally, theory 4. Adelaide's true motive.
This is a fun one.
She formally pledged herself, but is she really just making a cold, calculated decision based on her golden rule skill?
I don't think it's purely logical.
Me neither. I think she's genuinely in awe. I mean, this is a man who can conjure literal volcanoes, raise the dead as poison bombs, and then, cook a perfect, unexplainably savory meal.
It's the contrast. The skill told her he was the answer, but his actual actions are what earned that bow in the carriage.
Perfectly said. But we need to leave you with a final provocative thought today.
Let's hear it.
Noah just realized he wants the world. He just declared it out loud. But Demon King Gremory is already marching to claim it.
They're on a direct collision course.
Exactly. When an unstoppable ambition meets an immovable demonic legion, who breaks first?
That is the big question.
He declared he wants the world. She said, yes. A demon king with 3 e-pike presences just started moving. Drop your theories. That's DeepLore. See you in the next one.